Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the daily dossier of Ask Abhishek Raj. So, let me quickly gear you up for the expiry session, the weekly expiry of index. And the situation today is a little bit tricky. Looks like lots of bears have been trapped. Some retail traders has been trapped in the market. So, let me share the data first, and then we'll talk about how to prepare yourself for trading today and going forward. What should be your view towards the market, how you should be planning your investments. And of course, you can always reach me directly by messaging me or commenting. I'll take care of all your queries or issues that you might be facing with your investments. So first of all, as usual, let's discuss the data. How has been the fund flow and what exactly was the market's commentary? How exactly has been the global plus local markets, the Indian domestic markets? So fund flow, foreign institutions sold about 960 crores. In cash market, domestic institutions sold about 263 crores in cash market. Foreign institutions sold about 725 crores of index futures. Options were purchased worth 1413 crores. So that's a big massive number on options front coming up, buying number. Stock futures were purchased about 200 crore, not a big number. Stock options were sold about 23 crores. So overall, looking at the fund flow, it doesn't give you much of clarity when you compare it with the markets. Nifty on a broader picture did not lose much. Banking index was where most of the pain was seen. The banking index, yes. In banking index, one thing happened today is Moody's downgraded the ratings some of the banks majorly. We'll talk about that when we discuss the Banknifty chart. Volatility fell today. Volatility was negative. So this particular option buying number that we just talked about, 1413 crores, of course it's not a buying number of put options, because it could have triggered rise in volatility. Yes, so looks like on lower levels, post selling indices and cash markets, some call options were bought because tomorrow expiry, so premiums were very low. Premiums broke even because of volatility dip as well, so it could have been a good opportunity for buying for tomorrow with limited risk. So I believe some index options on the call front has been purchased. Rest, apart from banking and IT stocks, all of the indices were positive. As I told you in yesterday's session as well, avoid IT, it may fall, and exactly same has happened. Majorly it looks like a bear trap. Most of the retail traders has gone negative. Yes, because in yesterday, if you remember, we talked about the selling. The data did not support the selling part. Volumes were very low. So majorly in yesterday's session, selling was done by the retail investors. So they look like having trapped. Rest, let's take a close look on Nifty chart. If you take a close look at Nifty chart, Nifty is still trading below 20 days moving average. However, took support at very important 50 days moving average, and the volume was positive today as well in today's session. And the closing for yesterday's session was above the opening price with rise in volumes. Volume rose, volumes were higher than day before yesterday, plus markets closed positive from the opening. So looks like some market could be forming a base. If you remember, I told you in closing comments yesterday, don't short, exit your short positions. We even booked massive profit in Banknifty. Just one trade, one day, made over 15,000 in just one trade. So rest, apart from other things, Nifty has got its major support now around 11,150 levels, and any which ways I've been talking about 11,100 to act as a final support for making any kind of negative view positionally. MACD is still negative on daily charts. RSI showed some base formation. I would not say positive looking at the yesterday's data, but yes, more or less it looks like base formation is happening. Today it's expiry, so it could be a little volatile, so don't go aggressive. Hold your long position, stay hedged. If Nifty, we would have a positive view in case Nifty closes above 11,400. That would give us a positionally positive view. But until then, you should stay hedged. Now let's take a look on Banknifty. Banknifty eventually closed below 50 days moving average as well. RSI is showing negativity as well. Moody has downgraded the four state-run banks: Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank, Union Bank, and there's one more bank. Overall, four banks have been downgraded. MACD, RSI are both negative. However, something very important, some of the major banks like HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, these are showing some momentum that could be headed up for positive side as well. So Bank Nifty on charts front, it's negative, but yes, in case in tomorrow's session, if we see Bank Nifty going above 22,400 levels, it may test 22,800 levels. We would have any positive view positionally in case we see a closing above 22,800 levels. You may find some bullish bets in selected stocks. I'll share about them later on in the next slide when we discuss what are your trading opportunities in today's session. So for now, it's more or less a range that you need to prepare for in Bank Nifty. That would be 22,400 to 800. Above 800, we would be positionally positive. In Nifty, as I said, it's again the range of 11,150 to 11,400 where you do not go aggressive and keep your precautions as it is. It's just one day of positivity, that too, a positivity from the opening, not on the closing basis. So don't go aggressive right now. I'll keep you posted. Now, this is how you should be approaching the markets, and here are your trading opportunities. Yes, this is where you can make some money today. Nifty for now neutral, support taken at 50 DMA. So during the daytime, during the real time, in case I find some buying opportunities, I'll keep you posted. Bank Nifty currently in negative territory, but we may initiate positional longs above 22,800. In case we get a dip, we can bottom fish with stop loss of 22,200 levels, provided Bank Nifty is trading above 22,400. So above 22,400, we can find buying opportunities for a range, for a certain target of 22,800 plus to 23,000 levels, because that's the call base. Rest above 22,500, we can see some real good positive traction. So some key prices you need to keep in mind. Buying only to be done above 22,400, above 22,500 levels, you can be a little bit more positive. And for the target of 22,800, above 22,800, keep a positive view. That's it. In metal index, looks positive. However, it has shown signs of, because it has shown some signs of reversal. So buy on dips. Remember, in case of metal stocks, metals are usually volatile in comparison to other stocks because metals are commodity driven and commodity is internationally driven. So metals usually are more volatile in comparison to other industries. So but wait for dips. In case you go aggressive, in case you go longs, avoid futures because it could be a dip, a bigger dip as well in case in case it takes a dip. But again, Europe looks positive, so more or less metal should do well. IT index, as predicted yesterday, IT was negative and has made a gravestone doji candle. Avoid IT stocks for now. In case this gravestone doji is broken out on positive side, we will find out some buying opportunities, but for now we'll stay away from IT stocks. Even dollar was negative yesterday, so of course IT had a pain from there as well. That's why the IT stocks were negative yesterday. Pharma is trading below its 20-day moving average. However, it did not fall below 50 days moving average, and some pharma stocks are showing good momentum as well, so we can find some buying opportunities. Nifty Energy, I would say neutral. It took resistance exactly at 50 DMA, so in case 50 days moving average of 15,410 is crossed, we can find some buying opportunities. Crude oil has again recovered from lows. It's back to above $40 level, so you could be finding some buying opportunities into energy stocks plus Reliance as well. Nifty Auto, stay stock specific. I've been talking about auto index for a long time, that this is one sector where you don't need to play basis the indices. You need to play basis the stock specific view. You can look at positive, because some of these stocks which are broadly positive, showing some traction, some sort of consolidation. For example, Maruti, we have been holding Maruti for more than 500 points profit so far, but again we still continue to hold, we still continue our view. Mahindra and Mahindra is one stock that can give you good results. Tata Motors as well shows technically charts wise negative, but it's something that you can go positive for good risk reward ratio. But again, Tata Motors is not a buy call right now. I'll update you during market hours. Now here are some stocks that you need to keep on radar. Again, keep on radar. I'll give you trade calls in case available during the market hours. These are the stocks where you need to find your buying and selling opportunities. So for on buying side, you can keep Berger Paint, Biocon, Cipla, Dabur India, DLF, Grasim Industries, Havels, HDFC Bank, Hero Motor Corporations, Hindalco, Tata Steel, Tata Motors, and Reliance Industries. These are your buying stocks. Short stocks which you can look at for short selling. Well, again, we don't have much stocks to talk about in short because doesn't look like a good opportunity or maybe a good risk reward ratio. So two stocks that you can keep on your radar in case you see any kind of negativity in the market. These are the two stocks which you can go aggressively on the negative side. That's Axis Bank and Bajaj Finserv. Yes, Bajaj Finserv and Axis Bank. These are the two stocks which you keep on your sell radar in case we happen to have a negative view during market hours. We'll use these two stocks for selling the markets. Rest, majority of the stocks are showing positivity. One thing very important when it comes to banking index, HDFC Bank is the largest contributor of banking index. Approximately 40% of contribution comes from the HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank is like 40% contributor of the entire index altogether. Now in HDFC Bank, one thing very important has happened. A lot of key moving averages, for example 20-day, 50-day, 100 days moving average, they have come very close. It's in a very small price band and it's a price level bottom of 1080 or maybe 1080. So in case this particular price range is broken, HDFC Bank can show some massive movements on the upside. So overall, you need to be very precautious. As I've been telling you, trading is like a sniper game. You have to aim right, plus wait unless and until you have your target right in front of you, only then you fire. So trading is a matter of art. It is developed through practice and practice and practice and practice. No, it's not a science that you can learn over a day or two. Rest, I'm always there to help you out with your trades, with your position, sizing, with your hedging requirements, anything that you may ever need. Just call me up, message me, DM me. I'm there available for you. So that would be all in today's session. This is how you prepare for today's session. Hope you have a really great day. You make some money. All the best for today's session. Abhishek Raj signing off. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much.